What is up, trolls? Scratch back with another war recap for you guys. This one against a level 10 Chinese clan. And look how close this one was. 84 to 83 with a 0.04% difference in total destruction. Super close war. Literally came down to the very last attack. But we were able to get it done. So much fun. Some great attacks. So let's take a look, shall we? So you look up at the top, and not amazing. They had 2 Town Hall 11s. We 2-starred one, 0-starred the other, and then 2-starred their Town Hall 10. And then we were able to 3-star all but one of their 9s. We left one hanging, but some really good attacks. So let's start off. We'll look at number 5. Matt doing it with a Queen Walk, go Vaho. So drops that wizard up there, hope create the funnel, queen goes down, wait until she gets in range and then drop the healers. There they go. So she is taking some damage here. That the new Expo putting out more damage really does make a difference, but once that cannon goes down, she's able to hang on a little bit, uses the rage spell, but the healers are just outside of it. Finally they get in, and then she's able to get healed back up. So she's basically taking out this whole side of the base. Another wizard goes down. And the queen's locked onto the town hall at this point, but the wizard's working on that archer tower, so that's nice. Sends in some wall breakers. Got a second golem going down. Wall breakers fail there. That Tesla gets in there and screws things up a bit, so drops some more wizards, making sure we have a huge funnel. And then Valks trying to run all over the place. Finally they redirect. They're going to break through this wall and get in there on the queen. I mean, that's really the main purpose of them at this point. Got a jump spell and a poison down to take out the CC and to let those Valks continue on. The queen's going to step up and start working on them. And then starts working his hogs around the outside. Just sprinkling them in. Few here, few there. All those defenses over there are targeting other units, so it's not a big risk. And then he brings the rest of them up there at the top. Uses his last heal spell for all those hogs that are up there. Does hit the double giant bomb, but still has a couple of hogs left. And he's got enough troops left for cleanup. And boom, 3 stars. Great attack, Matt. Next, let's look at Master on number 6. Now, I told him I wasn't going to show this attack because he was getting a little snarky in chat, but it's too good to not show. So let's see it. Here's the queen with the healers, minions going down. Got one up top, some here on the left, a couple down on the bottom. Minions all over the place, right? Now we play the waiting game. Let this queen do her thing, keep walking around. Here comes the CC, got the poison down for them and a rage spell. Queen will burn through them pretty quick. CC done. Still getting some use out of that rage spell. Unfortunately, the queen was just out of range. If she could have stepped up like one more tile, might have gotten her there, which would have been nice. So drops the golem with more wizards up top. Single hog in there. Or, sorry, 3 hogs. Wow, they were all bunched up together. And then wall breakers in. King goes down, and then the Valks. Let them into this compartment. There, the queen finally went over, took out the enemy queen. Jump spell, gonna let them into most of the rest of the base at this point. Heal for them. And the core goes down, drops a poison, slows down the king and those skeletons a little bit. King goes down, Valks are gonna continue on. And then bringing hogs down at the bottom, you can see. Last heal spell, so the Valks, the king getting in there, hogs getting in there. Great value from that heal spell. Still has the king's ability he hadn't used yet. So maybe a little bit of a waste there. Could have gotten some value from that. But his queen's up there. She's going to get through that wall here shortly. And the hogs are going to go over, take out that wizard tower. And boom, 3 stars. Nice attack, Master. There it is, just for you. Next, let's look at number 9 from Sai. Doing it with a 4 Quake. Go Vaho. So you see here, he's earthquaking in, but he just misses on one of the earthquakes, so he doesn't actually get that outside wall all the way down. There was just the perfect spread of exactly 8 tiles trying to get all of it. It was tough. He got close, and they'll break through pretty easily. As you see, here come the Valks. And just like one swing, and they'll get in, so no big deal. Sends in the rest of his Valks. A few of them almost go for a walk, one of them still does. And at this point in the raid, I was screaming to get a heal down. He's just got dragon and balloons just dropping all over his Valks, not doing anything. Finally gets it down, they get in there. The enemy queen goes down, and he's bringing the hogs all around the outside. I guess his main objective was to eliminate the core, which is where all those double giant bomb spots potentially were. And he does a pretty good job of that. His hogs aren't really going to path through there too much. There's a bomb there, and then once that Tesla goes down, there's really no reason for the hogs to even go in the core again. Use the queen's ability, and she'll take out a couple of these buildings as well, which is super helpful. Not the point defense, but she is drawing fire from the point defense for a minute, and then uses his last heal down here, get all of his hogs healed back up, and now we just have to wait and let everything run around for cleanup. Which they're going to take care of, no problem. And boom, 3 stars for Sai. Nice attack. Alright, next let's look at Forbidden on number 11. Got the Queen Walk, the Go Vaho. So starts with the queen, wizard down. Try and force her up to the north. So just being patient, letting her clear out this section. There's that wizard down at the bottom that was doing some cleanup down there. So the queen actually does redirect and start walking down to the south. Not a big deal. So he's just letting her clear this section out. So golem goes down. More wizards. So I mean a huge funnel created at this point. Drops a single Valk. She goes in, starts beating on the wall. CC comes out. Part of it goes after the queen, but the rest of it does go after his kill squad, which is not great. Drops a rage spell and a heal spell. So those wizards under rage, hopefully will be able to get through that dragon pretty quickly. And then sends in his Valks. So that was a good job adapting on the fly. The Valks are going to jump in, take out the queen like nothing. And then the king is going to go down as well. Uses his last heal spell there for the Valks and for that group of hogs coming in from the top. So pretty good value there. But he has no spells left, you can see. His queen does break through that wall, so she's going to have access to most of the rest of these defenses, which is huge. Because if you look, almost all of his hogs are gone. I think he may have just lost his last hog. So the king's there beating through the one wall. And there is still a Valk or two floating around with wizards. So the king getting great value from this king here. He's taken out so much. But he is going to have to break through another wall. The queen's working on it on her end. Uses her ability just to try and speed that up. So she is finally going to break through, target that Expo. And from there, it's just, does he have enough time for cleanup? And the answer is just barely. But he does get it done, and boom, drops the 3-star. And for our last attack today, guys, we'll drop it all the way down to 23. Catch some Town Hall 8 action from Admiral Curbs. I'm not sure if I've brought him to the channel yet. Doing it with a Goho. So there was a hole in the base, so he drops a single troop in there, gets the easy bomb detonation. So there's clearly only 2 bombs left, and not really any good double spots. So that's a good sign. Pulls that CC over, holds him in the poison with the archers. Just letting that wizard die, and then drops the golem and the wizards. They'll take out that dragon, no problem. His king is down as well. Wall breakers to open up that compartment. Tons of wizards. So sort of missed a little bit, you could say, on those wall breakers because the golem doesn't go in there. But whatever, not a big deal. Brings most of his hogs in sort of a 2-finger drop style. We'll drop the first heal for him here shortly. Right there going into the core. So most of the hogs will get in there. Drops the rest of them trailing along behind. So there goes one bomb that all the other ones missed, but it's okay because they run straight into it, right into a heal. Still has a heal left, even after dropping this one. So there's another bomb, but everything's basically healed up. Everything going down nice and quick, and doesn't even need his last heal. So many hogs left. Oh, I'll have to run after the hut. But, boom, 3 stars. So, lots of great attacks, guys. Really enjoyed that war. And, what do we get out of it? If you'll notice, level 10. Level 10, we made it, finally. Congratulations. So, yeah, let's see if we can have some more wars like that. Get everybody's attacks in and just bring some good ones. So until next time, this is Gratch from King Trolls, bringing you the boom.